All right, hey everybody, it's Joe from NC People on Outdoors. Just got done with the morning hunt. I was doing some checking of my cameras, and it looks like I got a pretty nice buck coming around at one of my spots. So hopefully we can target him in the next couple of weeks. But for right now, I'm back at the truck, and I'm done, and I got another meal for you. So this is going to be episode 4 with my Pathfinder pack stove, and today we're going to make sloppy joes using some ground venison. I got a little extra onion there. I've got these ragu packets for 1 that I'm going to use as the tomato sauce with this sloppy Joe McCormick mix right there. I'm going to put that on a tortilla, a flour tortilla. I've got my Pathfinder canteen cook set. I got a little bit of oil. I got my GSI cook kit with all my utensils. And for this particular cook this time, we're going to try a new pan on the Pathfinder stove. And this is my cowboy skillet. So a buddy of mine, Brody, got this for me. I have a smaller one and I have this one, and I haven't really cooked with this one yet, so we're just going to put the ground venison right into this cowboy skillet and get it to work. The number right there, as you can see, I think it says 41 or 49. It's pretty worn out there, and it doesn't have a brand name on it, but I've seen plenty of skillets with this design out on eBay in different places, so I don't really know who the exact manufacturer is, but yeah, but these cowboy skillets, they're all the rage. Certainly that light carbon steel skillet, so we're just going to use that. So let me go ahead and get the pack stove set up and lit, and we'll get that ground venison ready, and we'll kind of put this meal together. So stay tuned, everybody. All right, everybody, so I've got the Pathfinder pack stove on the fuel canister there. I busted out my Gerber complete tool that I'm going to use to cook that ground venison with. I've got the knife from my GSI camp set there, utilities. I got some onion here I'm starting to chop up on my cutting board. So I'm just going to cut up a few more pieces of onion. This will be good right here. Cut this up. A lot of mosquitoes out today. Boy, they're everywhere. So just cut up some more onion. I think that'll be good. Okay, yeah, I think that'll be perfect. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of this vegetable oil in the pan. This is my new bottle. All right, let's pour a little bit in there. All right, that should be good. Now let's go ahead and get this pan to sit on there. So I just want to kind of give you an example of what it looks like. So again, I've got the pack stove with the legs fully extended, and this pan luckily is not as warped. Sometimes these old skillets, if you leave them on the heat and there's nothing in the pan that's actually cooking, these bottoms will sometimes get warped. This one actually is in pretty good shape. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of set it right down on there. And as you can see, it's pretty well balanced on that Pathfinder pack stove. So again, tailgate being level is good. And then that stove with those extra feet being able to, those extenders being able to handle the size of the bottom of that frying pan, it works out pretty good. So let me go ahead and get this lit, and we'll get the onions in there cooking, and then we'll go ahead and get that venison cut up and put it in. So I'll bring you back when this starts cooking. All right, so I got that onion in there. I chopped up a little bit more and added it into the pan. Now these cast iron these cold handle skillets, you know, they heat up pretty quick because it's that nice thin light carbon steel, so it gets hot real quick. So that's good. Now my chopped meat, or chopped meat. I keep saying chopped meat. It's venison. This ground venison I got from a deer I got last year. You know, it was frozen this morning. I was hoping it would thaw out a little bit more. It didn't. So now I'm just going to have to cook it, try nice and slow and easy, and just kind of break it up as much as I can as it starts to thaw. But with that onion in there, there's a lot of fat. So the processor I use puts a lot of beef fat in with the ground venison because you know venison is so lean. So, but that fat is really going to help season this particular pan. So I'm really looking forward to that because this is the first time I'm actually kind of cooking directly with this cowboy skillet. So let me go ahead and continue to let this cook, and then I'm going to work on breaking up this chopped meat, and then when we get closer to adding in the sauce and the spices, I'll bring you back and kind of show you what that's going to look like. All right, everybody, so I've got the venison now all broken up, and it's starting to cook real nice, and you can see, I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can see it. So yeah, That's that venison. You can see there is a lot of fat that the processor does add to it again because venison is so lean. So, but luckily this cowboy skillets like this have this little pour spout over here on this side right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain off a little bit of this fat off to this side, and then once I do that, then we can go ahead and start adding the other ingredients to make our sloppy Joe mix with the spices. So let me give this a little bit more right here in the pan, and again, all that fat obviously protecting the meat from burning and drying out, but it's also helping me season this cowboy skillet, so that's good too. You definitely want it seasoned. So all right, let me give this another minute or two, and then I'm going to drain some off camera over to the side here. If I was camping here, would I do that just in the woods? No, I'd probably collect it because I don't want any animals coming around. But since I'm not camping here this time, I'm just going to dump off the grease off to the side, and then we'll come back and show you mixing these ingredients and finally making that product of the sloppy Joe. So stay tuned. All right, so I dumped off some of that grease through the spout over there, and you can hear, you can see, you can tell that some of the fat has been drained out because now it's starting to brown a little bit more, and you can hear the difference in the way that the venison is cooking in the skillet. So I don't want it to get too dry. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my spices. So according to this McCormick's pack, I got to add a cup and a quarter water, and I got to add about 6 ounces tomato paste, but I'm going to use tomato sauce instead because that's what I had on hand. So let's go ahead and get this in here. There we go. There's my sloppy Joe. Now, I'll take my canteen cup, or excuse me, my canteen, Pathfinder canteen cook set with my water in it. And we're just going to add a little water in here, about a cup and a quarter. That should be good. If I feel like I need to add a little more water to make it a little bit thinner, I will go ahead and do that if I need to. Put that over to the side. And then I'm just going to go ahead and let's mix this up. Alright. Okay. I can see some of the spices already sitting in there. It's good. Smells good. Alright. There we go. Okay, and then instead of tomato paste, I had these ragu for one sauces packs with tomato sauce. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Let's see if I can just rip this down the side, or do I know I got to tear it right here? All right, let me tear it right here. Oh, there we go. All right, we're just going to drop this in. Just kind of dump all that sauce right in there. That's perfect. All right, we'll put this off to the side. That'll all get in the garbage because we don't leave anything at the property. So, all right, let me go ahead and just kind of see if I can show you that, and kind of show you what it looks like, and we'll just kind of mix this all in like this. Yeah, that's perfect. Check that out. All right. Oh wow, it smells awesome. Go. All right. It's perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let that simmer and absorb some of those flavors. Then I'm going to get my plate and my tortillas, and when I bring you back, we'll kind of put it together and show you that final product, so stay tuned. All right, this is done, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stove, which I did. As you can see that, let me show you this. This absolutely looks delicious. It smells delicious. And again, if you leave it too long, it's going to start burning the bottom, so I didn't really want to do that, but I think it's absorbed enough of the flavor, so this venison sloppy Joe mix is going to be absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and just leave that on there. I'm going to go ahead and get my flour tortillas. So I had, usually I'd have it on a hamburger bun, obviously, but I had some flour tortillas at the house. So I'm just going to use my aluminum tray here that I have. If you can see that, yeah, just my aluminum tray with my tortilla. And all I'm going to do, let me see if I can adjust the camera back a little bit. You can see my bow target in the back there when I was practicing. So I'm just kind of going to just kind of take it up like this, and I'm just going to scoop some and just layer it right on this tortilla. Just like that. And man, it just smells absolutely amazing. And what makes it special certainly is that it's venison, it's not beef, so it's going to be really great. I mean, it's awesome that I can harvest a deer from the woods and then kind of get it processed and cook it up and then have meals like this when I'm done hunting for the day. It's absolutely delicious. So let me go ahead and just kind of fold this up. I think I'm just going to fold it up kind of like a taco, like an open-ended soft taco like this, and I'm going to go ahead and eat it. So let me go ahead and take a test bite of this, and I'll let you know how it is. Oh, wow. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, such a great taste of that venison. And with the Sloppy Joe spices, this is going to be an absolutely great meal. And I can't wait to... I've got about 3 tortillas, so that should be enough to finish up this meat. And man, I'm going to be full for this afternoon's hunt, that's for sure. So, all right, everybody. Again, episode 4 with the Pathfinder pack stove. I hope you like what you see. Thanks for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button that you see there. We're almost, by the time we publish this video, roughly about 460 plus subscribers, so we're getting closer to that 500 subscriber giveaway. As soon as that happens, you'll see that video drop, and we'll give away that 40 ounce clean canteen stainless steel bottle. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and sit back, relax here on my tailgate, and enjoy this meal. Thanks for watching, and we'll have another video for you soon, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching NC Piedmont Outdoors, camping, fishing, and hunting adventures.